Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to the Pittsburgh Steelers Madden 27 franchise. It is week 3 after a very disheartening loss against the Patriots, 38 to 19. But we're looking to bounce back here in week 3 against the Bengals at home. So that is a nice little bonus there is that we're at home. But the Bengals are still a very good team. I also don't know how their offense is rated the same as ours. That is interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, let's discuss this. Is Patrick Queen about to get paid? Um, I don't think so. I would say let's hold off on that. And then we have Bengals week. Let's go ahead and just do this a little bit. Now, I will say, um, what will I say? What I will say is that I don't know if I care actually. I might just delegate it. Sweet. So that works. We do have an upgrade or a few. Patrick Queen with an upgrade is good. I guess pass coverage, I don't know. He could improve in multiple areas. Maxi and Ochor, pass protector. That's a nice upgrade for him to have there. Jennings Dunker upgrade too is awesome. We'll go pass protector as well. And Jamin Davis, I think we'll go pass coverage. Why not? He's a superb athlete. It's just he can't really cover that well, and I think if his coverage ability can catch up to his athleticism, could be a really good coverage player. Michael Pittman's still out with his broken finger, so that's less than ideal, but we will see more Roman Wilson today as we hop in. Now, sliders-wise, I did change some. More just a little bit up and down here and there on certain things. Because I look at the Mat 10 sliders and it just didn't feel right for me where we were at least with the issues we were having. I also think we might look to wear different uniforms. Which ones do we want to do? Well, I'm kind of thinking maybe we go with the block letters today. 2020 alternate block letter from you'd think I'd know this being a Steelers fan, but I mean they've worn them in a lot. I can picture. I mean, there's a long time period I feel like where they just wore block lettering, or numbering, I should say. Um, I remember Rod Woodson. I mean, I don't remember because I wasn't alive for that, but like I remember seeing pictures of Rod Woodson with the block lettering and stuff of that nature. But these are nice uniforms. I mean, it's very simple change, but it just looks good. It really does. I like the block lettering a lot. I wouldn't hate if that ends up being what we do for our normal uniform, but Bengals are 2-0 to start this season. Beat the Texans 17-13 last week. We are 1-1, so this is a important game here, an important game for sure. I mean, all divisional games are important, but this one especially so because the Bengals are already 2-0 and they could easily head to 3-0 after today if they win. Let's see what their team's looking like. So they do have Joe Burrow, who is healthy. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Not much to say there. Now, running back wise, maybe part of why their offense is rated lower than normal is because Chase Brown's hurt. And they only have one running back on the roster. It's Taj Brooks. And they have Jack Westover. I don't know why they only carry two running backs. It's stupid. Receiver, they do have the two big ones here healthy in Chase and Higgins. They also have Deebo Samuel signed as their receiver 3. So I would expect them to pass it a ton today. Mike Gesicki is still here as their tight end. Left tackle is Orlando Brown. Dylan Fairchild's their left guard. Center, Ted Karras. Right guard, Dalton Reisner. And right tackle, Marius Mims. Still not a great line, but not horrific, I guess. Cassius Howell is up to a 78 overall. That's extremely high, I feel like, but that's okay. He's probably going to end up developing decently. They also are deciding to start Shamar Stewart over Boye Mafi. They're going with the youth, which I get. Could be some upside there. And now, obviously, the big one that we're worried about on defense is Dexter Lawrence, who is a really great D tackle and really prevents us from our strength, which is interior run game. Just inside runs have been so useful for us this year. It's going to be a little bit difficult today with big, sexy Dexter Lawrence in the middle of their defense, along with Tyler Davis, who he's solid, but he's obviously Dexter Lawrence is really good. So Sam linebacker Dennis Gardeck, Landon Roberts at Mike linebacker, which is interesting because we tried to sign him to be a little bit realistic to Steelers real life, signing Landon Roberts back, but he did not want to come and play for us, so he decided to play for our rivals. And he's starting over Barrett Carter, which I think is a good call because Barrett Carter is not good. They are still keeping with Demetrius Knight, which I think is fair at will. Still not a great linebacker group. And then corner, I mean, DJ Turner is a good corner, very athletic. But outside of that, you're still kind of unsure about Dax Hill. But he's also very athletic. Good corner in that regard. And then Mekhi Blackman. So not a super great corner group outside of Turner, but like could have some upside with Hill. They brought I forgot they brought in Harrison Smith in this franchise, so they do have him starting at free safety, and Brian Cook's also here. And at strong safety, they brought in Kyle Duggar, who was a Steeler last year for a majority of the season. And yeah, I mean their defense still isn't amazing. Evan McPherson's here at kicker, Ryan Rakow at punter, and then William Wagner as their long snapper. It's certainly an interesting team. I mean, this team feels overall better than years past in terms of just how their team is built. But here's a return. Ooh, nice hit from 28 there, but this is the strength of their team, and it has been for a long time, and that is Joe Burrow in this offense. So I'm a little worried about that. We're going to have to see if we can maintain a good defense today. I mean, their running back situation today is going to be not ideal, so I'm interested to see what they're going to do. Here's a quick throw. Jamar Chase immediately tackled by Jamal Dean. Tried to do a little RPO, and we were all over both options. But I would expect a lot of throwing today from Joe Burrow. With only one running back healthy on the roster, here is a throw. He's going out to Gesicki, who's open for 8. So it sets up a 3rd and 2. They're getting split backfield here, which brings in the fullback because they don't have another one. Is that offsides? Okay, great. It's all full start on the offense, which pushes them back to a 3rd and 7. That is awesome for us. Love that. So 3rd and 7 from the 32. And he's going to throw it deep down the field. It's Gesicki who's open over the middle on the cover 2's beater there. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's a good play. Good play for sure. And they're going to go pass here. Burrow's looking one-on-one, and it's going to be caught from Jamar Chase, and Jalen Ramsey just not the athlete he used to be. Gets beat by Chase and sets up a 1st and goal from the 7 here. Here's to be your handoff to Brooks, who's going to fight for 4 yards. Sets up a 2nd and goal from the 3. Going heavy set here on the goal line. It's going to be a play action. I'm getting stuck on a lineman, and wide open. Touchdown for Taj Brooks. The tight end was also wide open. I don't know why that was the case, but okay, he just fell over. Yeah, that wasn't ideal. I saw it was coming, but I got stuck. And PAT is good, so Bengals offense looked pretty stable there. Off to an early lead here. But you got to see if our offense can compete. Here is Weegan with the return. Weegan with a little bit of space gets hit down at the 31. Here comes Aaron Rodgers, who honestly He's had such an interesting season. I know it's only been 2 games, but week 1 was brutal. Week 2 was, the first half was really good up until the second half, and then it was just kind of brutal again. Here's going to be Rico Dowdle trying to find something. It's 2 yards, but again, Dexter Lawrence being a factor here immediately. Let's see what we can do on 2nd and 8. Again, no Roman Wilson, or sorry, no, we do have Roman Wilson, no Michael Pittman, and there is Roman Wilson with the catch, so he is going to have to step up today, most likely. The first down for the 44, motioning Robert Tonyan. Here's a handoff, Rico Dowdle with blocks ahead of him, DK Metcalf being a great lead blocker, broken tackles, Rico Dowdle, tired, but he takes it all the way for a touchdown. What a play and great block. It's DK again. He's such a big player, right? Like, he should be a good blocker on corners downfield. A great juke from Dowdle. And that stiff arm on Turner. Hill tried to bring him down, but Dowdle said, nuh-uh. Dowdle with a great play to tie it up. Had to get my screenshot, as you guys know. I have to get my screenshots, so otherwise I forget, and it's a mess. But it's a good offensive drive there for sure. This could end up being a bit more of a shootout than we want it to be. Our ideal game type would be if we can make this a much lower scoring game. That's where we want to be, because our defense is really good compared to theirs, and their offense is very good compared to ours. So I would say that's pretty plain and simple, cut and dry of the reasoning. So here we go. First down from the 25. Burrow and company starting out here in gun, looking pass. Going quick out to Gesicki, who had that big catch earlier. And he gets 8 more to make this 2nd and 2. And they're going to look to get this ball out quickly. 2nd and 2, it's going to be a pass again, of course. Pressure coming, he has to throw it away as he gets hit. And brings up a 3rd and 2. From the 33, Brooks in the backfield, looking pass again. Burrow's looking for on the run. It's going to be a caught pass from number 87. Is that Deebo Samuel? It is. Unfortunate. We had everyone else covered up pretty decently, just not him. And here's going to be a handoff up the middle. Taj Brooks gets hit for 2 yards. And I was going to say, it looks like Deshaun Elliott is struggling out here. I don't know why he's on the field, but unfortunately he's not now. So it'll be Spears Jennings, the rookie back there, that high safety look. Burrow's going to just take off himself. He's going to manage to get the first down and a little bit more. Total of 10 on the play. Well, it's not his go-to thing. He can be mobile. And mobile enough to do that. Here's going to be a run. Taj Brooks again, finding another 2 yards. It's been consistent run game of 2 yards a pop, which is not good. Kind of expected against our D-line with their O-line and running back. And here's going to be an RPO, and they decide they run it, and they get 4 this time. TJ Watt with a tackle. 3rd and 4. It's a big spot here. The 33 motioning Deebo Samuel. There's a quick open man. It's going to be Taj Brooks. Breaks off one tackle. Wilson can't bring him down, and finally Brisker does. Jeez. Note to self, don't do that. What in the world am I pressing? Looks like it's a pass. Quick throw. What are you doing, Brisker? Dude, I mean, T. Higgins touchdown. Can we look at this? What is Brisker doing? Like, dude, he's covering Gesicki, who's currently blocking TJ Watt. The ball is out. Eyes up, buddy. Interception immediately right here. He's throwing it right at your head, and he's looking at Gesicki the whole time. It goes right over his head. It's a great throw from Burrow because Brisker wasn't paying a single ounce of attention. I mean, Jamel Dean got beat, sure, but, like, look, Brisker is there. He needs to make that play. I don't know what he was doing, but he was not paying attention, that's for sure. And that's very unfortunate because Bengals once again get a touchdown, and we're going to have to answer. Heidenreich with a return this time. I think it's the 24. Okay. Yeah, not the ideal start for what we want, as we mentioned. Would prefer to not have a shootout here. There's a gain of 5 for Dowd on his third carry. Jalen Warren in this time. And here's going to be a handoff to Jalen Warren, who gets a yard. Again, Dexter Lawrence is there. So 3rd and 4, 30 seconds left to go and counting in the first quarter. Motioning Roman Wilson. Looking pass. Rodgers getting pressured, throwing it to Freiermuth, who makes the catch after he had to come back for it. Who is that superstar white boy on defense over here? Oh, it's Harrison Smith. Okay, that makes sense. I'm not used to seeing that, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter as Bengals are up 14-7 in a pretty offensive game so far. Not where we want to be. I mean, I'm glad our offense is moving, but I'm just not happy that theirs is moving so easily as well. Freiermuth's kind of hurt. We're going to bring in Washington for a little bit. Here's a run for Dowdle. He loses too. And Freiermuth, of course, gets hurt as I was just trying to get him off the field. I've been seeing people's opinions on the wear and tear. I might just turn it off. A lot of people have. We're going to just jump this one down to Jalen Warren. Can't spin out of that. It's only 2 yards. So it's going to be a 3rd and 10. For his ribs. But yeah, I've heard and seen that the wear and tear can be kind of brutal. I mean, even now, it's like none of our guys are at full health. They're all at 4 out of 5 bars of that. So that's not ideal. Just going to go to Darnell Washington. Stiff arming, but just couldn't stay in bounds. It's going to be 4th and 2 from the 50. I feel like we need to go for it here. I mean, midfield. Their offense has been very good. I mean, they might as well go for it here. And that's beautiful. Beautiful. Apparently, Cassius Howell knows exactly when to jump there, and we turn it over on downs. I don't know if it would have been a first anyways, but here's going to be a run for Taj Brooks, but a loss of 5, and not a good run game here for the Bengals today. 5 carries, 6 yards for Taj Brooks. Burrow leading and rushing. Here's a pass. It's a screen of sorts, and it's going to be a big hit from Brisker, who gave up the touchdown. Trying to force a fumble and, get his lick back here. And split backfield, which again, interesting decision. And pressure sacked. It's Alex Highsmith who gets in there on Burrow, and thank goodness our defense stepped up, because we could have gone down 2 scores if it wasn't for them, and we pin them back. 49, they will punt. Sorry, 41. 49 is not correct. I think I'm going to let this one bounce and hope it goes into the end zone. It will. So we'll start at the 20. So I don't feel as bad about last drive. Obviously, would have loved some points, but our defense stepped up. So I'm happy about that. Speaking of stepping up, here's the run for Rico Dowdle, who gets a yard. Bengals are really forcing our hand here, saying, hey, you should try throwing the football. I'm like, I don't want to. But we're going to throw it out to Jalen Warren. It's behind him. He gets 3 yards. Probably need to wait a little bit longer on that. Sets up a 3rd and 6. Interesting. 4 receiver set. I was like, why is Wilson my X receiver right now? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Okay. Look, so here's what happened there. Bernard, I was maybe locked in too much on, but I was like, okay, look at this. He's going to get open here. But then Warren cuts his route into him, so he has to get messed up on it, and I threw it as that was happening. I don't know how he made the catch still. 41, I guess it's Landon Roberts, who's not a good coverage player, but he was all over him. Couldn't make a play on it. I realistically would have loved to hold on this ball slightly longer and thrown it to DK. But we're going to punt it here because 4th and 2 from our own 28 is a lot different than 4th and 2 from from the 50. So here's a punt from Cameron Johnston. Try to flip the field here. And Deebo Samuel going to take it at the 24. So we flipped the field a little bit there. That is a plus. Here's a run. Taj Brooks, big hit from Patrick Queen. 3-yard gain. Again, we've done a great job maintaining their run game, but I'm not worried about their run game that much. It's going to be a quick throw, broken up. Jalen Ramsey in on the play. And Mike Gesicki. 3rd and 7. Burrow's looking, throwing it. I'm shocked he threw it on the run like he did, but he made the great throw. And caught from Eric Aldge Jr., of all people. Crazy play. Here's going to be a run. Taj Brooks stopped in the backfield, loss of a yard. Queen and Wilson on the play. Again, I mean, their lack of run game, not having Chase Brown in today is brutal. Although, it does interest you that they only have 2 running backs on the roster in the first place. That's kind of stupid. And there's a throw to Gesicki for 8 yards. Makes us a 3rd and 3. And Burrow's looking, throws it on the run again. 1st down, Brooks breaking a tackle. Porter brings him down. My goodness, what is Burrow doing today? He's getting a little antsy, but he's making things happen here on the run. Motioning tight end. Here's going to be a run. Brooks again, trying to get the run game going. Nice hit from Ramsey again, only 3 yards. We do not let up a run more than 3 yards from Taj Brooks. But it's 2-minute warning. Bengals still up 14-7. They're on the edge of field goal range. Probably going to be close, if not in McPherson's range here. Here's a throw. Wide open is Jamar Chase for 2 yards. Porter got cooked there. And 3rd and 5. From the 42. Motioning Higgins. We're all over Higgins. He's thrown it up high. Incomplete. Could have been intercepted a couple times there, but they're all over it, and they're going to try a field goal. I was like, I had to make sure I saw that right. Field goal makes sense. I feel like it's very possible for them. From the 42. And this one is up, and it is good. McPherson nails it. It's a good kick. Puts them up 10. But we got time here to get some points before halftime, and we get the ball after halftime. So let's be smart here. Let's get some points. And Legion gets stopped at the 28. Although I say let's play smart, and they're giving me some interesting, very interesting plays here in coach suggestions. So there is that. Let's get Warren in here on these third down, these passing plays. Jeremy Bernard. Wow, contested catch machine, apparently. Nice play. I really do like the corner matchups, one-on-ones here, but I'm just going to go screen out to Jalen Warren. He has a little bit of blocks ahead of him, some enough to make it usable. 2nd and 4. We'll take a timeout after this play. So we're under 50 seconds now. Pressures Rodgers rolling out. And I'm being stupid. And there's a flag. I threw a pick. And I really hope it's on them. Okay, awesome. Pass interference on defense. That's why. I knew. See, did I? Not really. I was just being stupid. I needed to throw that away. I was forcing that. Although, it was what, 21? I guess Blackman. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fair. He did completely run into him. So, hell yeah, I knew exactly what I was doing. That's what we're saying now. Going out to Roman Wilson, open on the out route, out of bounds for 7. You know, DK is technically our receiver 1, or yeah, a receiver 1, but I have never used him like it so far. Jesus Christ, I need to just throw it away sooner. Or also, it's Aaron Rodgers at age 42. I should not be rolling out like this constantly. 3rd and 3. I need to throw it sooner. Jesus Christ. Darnell Washington just got exploded. Jesus. I mean, that's a great play from 41. Landon Roberts just obliterates him. They want me to go for it here. I'm kind of down. It's just risky at the same time. Obviously. But fuck it, we ball. There's DK open. Finally, nice stiff arm, breaking tackles. Okay, we'll take timeout now, finally. Very risky, but honestly, I'm glad he stopped and didn't continue the drag, because I feel like they would have just knocked down the pass again. So they've done that so much to me. Let's see what we got here. Roman Wilson can't hold on. It's good coverage from Mekhi Blackman, who had the penalty to get us closer. 2nd goal from the 7. Jalen Warren open in the backfield, breaking a tackle, but he can't keep up his momentum in bounds. Sets up a 3rd and goal from the 3. Tragic. All right. Let's see what we can get here. I mean, that's pressure right up the middle. No one's open. And now they want us to go for a field goal. We will. I know it's kind of unfortunate, but we'll take the 3. We're down 1 score. We get the ball after halftime. Got to take our points sometimes. I liked going for it earlier. Just situationally felt like we had time still, but now it's like we don't really have a lot of time. And that was the last play of that drive, regardless of how it ends. So they will take a knee and go into halftime up 7. As Bengals 17-10 here. And a game that's cooled off a little bit. Defenses have shown up a bit more. But we really need our offense to lock in a little bit. And we'll see if we can. Let's get things going here. Second half. Skip the weekly recap. Who cares? Eli Heinrich with the return opportunity. Heinrich, it's a little bit of something to the 33. Not too bad. Let's get the run game going. We kind of abandoned it a little bit, which, can you exactly blame me? It wasn't, well, yes, you can. I blame myself, so don't answer that question. Here's a run. Warren, and he's going to get a nice run saying, this is why you don't abandon the run game. I understand why I abandoned it on the last drive, because it was just kind of 2-minute drill. But, yeah, that was a good play there. Here's Dowdle with a stretch. Good blocks ahead of him from DK. First down again. And we're already in field goal range for Boswell. Dowdle obviously had that huge rushing touchdown earlier. That was a huge play. And ever since, he's been not as utilized. But Dowdle with another run. Gain of 5. There's an injury. And it looks like it is Rico Dowdle. That's not great. He's been nice for us. I don't know why Heinrich has to be in there. We're going to go quick RPO out to Roman Wilson. Again, DK with amazing blocking. And out of bounds goes Roman Wilson. Back spasms. It's fine. Take your time. We'll bring in Jalen Warren. I mean, he's awesome too. Love both of those running backs right now. We hand it off to Warren, who's getting stuck under lineman. Gets 2 yards. That was certainly something. I don't like how many boot plays we have here. It's like, dude, do you know who our quarterback is? Clearly not. Jeremy Bernard's open on the corner route. Jesus. Harrison Smith. That is a hard-hitting safety for sure. Lays a big hit on the rookie. And we're going to do a play-action boot. I know I just mentioned it, but it's going Robert Tonyan. Aaron Rodgers to Robert Tonyan, just like the good old days in Green Bay. And we're all tied up here with a Robert Tonyan touchdown. Robert Tonyan was the star of preseason for us, and you know, he hasn't had a ton of play time here as our third tight end with Freiermuth and Darnell Washington in front of him, but he is a very serviceable receiving threat, and clearly there showed why. Rodgers, of course, loves to get his best friends involved in winning. But here's Deebo Samuels on, not Samuels, there's no S, just Samuel on the return. And here we go. Bengals coming out here with 3 tight ends set. And it's a quick RPO, just like how they started this game. And same way the play went last time, it goes again with a loss of 1 as Jamel Dean just runs hard down to Chase there and gets the tackle. Here's a pass from Burrow, finding a man open. It's going to be wide open Deebo Samuel. And I just kind of didn't chase him too well. 3rd and 2. From the 35. Motioning a man. It's going to be a pass here. Pressure, finding a throw to Higgins. Dean could not get around him. Higgins was able to box him out. I mean, it's a big body receiver for sure. Capable of doing that from the 43 now. Here's a run. Taj Brooks finally going to get a run more than 3 yards. It's a first down, and Patrick Queen is hurt. Now, I sound much more upset about that than I probably should be, but at the same time, he's still a decent enough player in Madden. First down, looking pass. Burrow getting his quick to Chase for 6 yards. He's only had 9 yards on 5 catches. It looks like an ankle bruise for Patrick Queen. Should be able to come back in. That's good. Not needing him to rush back, but see what he can do. Burrow looking to roll out. Oh, that was dangerous. Just kind of threw it into the ground. Could have been a really bad play. Now they're going 2 tight end set here on 3rd and 4. Burrow finding a man open, and it's going to be Eric All Jr. again. Brisker not able to get there in coverage quick enough. Unfortunate first down. And here's going to be a play wide open. I should have followed him instead. And that's a big play to the 5 for their 3rd string tight end, who is Will Dissly. Right. Legend. Patrick Queen is fucking in pain. Too bad it's this play again. We're going to get beat on it again, and Taj Brooks gets a 2nd receiving touchdown. I mean, I should have just known it was going to be that instead of trying to blitz. It's so stupid of me, but whatever. Bengals take another lead, and PAT is good, 24-17. Bengals locked in again, and I mean, it's just brutal. We're not playing as well as I'd like us to. Jalen Warren here on the return. Actually don't know why, but he's getting a nice little return. Probably our best return. I know exactly why. It's because we subbed out Heidenreich. Why is Freiermuth back in now? It's just frustrating. No. Wait. What the hell? Oh, I see. I see the issue. We're in a 3 tight end set. Okay, but where? Oh my god. Fine, I guess Freiermuth's going to just be in. Because for some reason we can't have him in with Darnell Washington. First down. Can we just take... Freiermuth's too hurt to be playing. Let's just take him out of the game entirely. He's too hurt. Nowakowski, you're in as the tight end 3. I can't deal with it right now. Okay? I just can't. Stoutle's still hurt. Looks like it. All right, we're going to play action here. We go out to Nowakowski. Fullback, tight end, hybrid, H-back. It's 5. Let's get Caleb Johnson in. Let's give Warren a little break after this play, and he's going to get rocked in the backfield. It's Cassius Howell, the TFL. Sets up a 3rd and 8. I don't know how I feel about the Steelers playbook this year. I don't know. I feel he'd be better with a mobile quarterback, but who am I to say? And speaking of mobile quarterbacks, not at all. It's Roman Wilson with a 6-yard catch on the drag. Can we not make a field goal? 60-yard field goal? You don't trust me? Maybe not. Oh, we're banging that through. Chris Boswell, 60-yarder in Heinz Field, Acrisure Stadium, whatever you want to call it. He knocks it through. He knows his field better than anyone else. He can knock it through from 60. It's a 4-point game. Yeah, felt like we needed to get some points there. Could have went for it on 4th and 2 again, but I figured we'll go for it. Go for a field goal there. And Burrow's been great today. Only 4 incompletions. 3 touchdowns. He's been getting the ball out very quickly, too. It's just not been very easy. Oh, my God. Big hit. Oh, my goodness. A lot of emotions in that split second. I thought it was going to be a pick from Ramsey. He did not do it. Dude, get off the field. Please. Patrick Queen, you are going to die. You were so hurt. Please. Nice play, Jalen Ramsey. On Deebo Samuel. The pass break up there. So we have Holcomb in the game. Pressure coming. He's going to throw it right to me. User lurk. Easy reads. Peyton Wilson breaking tackles to the 19. He tried to go to Jamar Chase. I saw it clear as day. On a little deep in route. I was all over it. Burrow got pressured. He couldn't fully see over the line. We make the play, and with under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter, we have a chance to take a lead. We're going to start off with Caleb Johnson running it for 7. Second and 3 from the 12. Looking pass. Roman Wilson. It's just a miss there from Rodgers. Just a miss. Blitz came in. 3rd and 3. Going out to Caleb Johnson. He's going to get the catch. He's going to fight down to the 1. More like the inches mark there. Let's read option. Yeah, that's a great idea. But 1st and goal from the 1 is where we'll start. The top of the 4th quarter here as we are down 4 and an inch away, really, from taking the lead. And what a play from I want to call him Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson. Too many P's, man. Too many P's in Pittsburgh. That's what we're talking about. And we're definitely getting rid of one of them. It's not Peyton. Probably not Peyton. But here we go. 1st and goal from the 1. Handoff. We didn't even actually get a chance to. Dexter. What the hell am I saying? Dexter Lawrence blows up the play immediately. I mean, dude, Frazier, what are you doing? Well, okay, actually, I beg. Yeah, this play design's so weird. I see what the idea is that, okay, you're having McCormick pull, you're having the fullback pull, to the left there too. And then everyone else goes right to the guy to their right. But I also don't see how that works with Dylan Cook's spot, because like, okay, the rest of the lineman spot I understand, but then there's this discrepancy here where it's like, how's Troy Fatanu supposed to get from all the way over there to the hash mark, to the middle of the hashes, all the way to the far right hash, and get Dexter Lawrence? That seems like a very interesting play design that I don't think works right at all. So odd. Second and goal from the 2 motioning. Darnell Washington. Pressure, we got to just throw it. Try to get to DK. Pressure got in. They brought a blitz, so yeah, there we go. Third and goal from the 2. We're going to hand it off. Jalen Warren, dude, move. Demetrius Knight with the play. They want us to go for it here. I agree. Yeah, let's do a QB draw. That's a smart play. All right, throwing it to DK, and he gets it. Who is 0? Who is number 0 anyways? Why are they using 0? I'm sorry for pausing so much, but I'm just curious. Okay. Oh, DJ Turner wears 0. Wow, he played that horribly. The DK gets the catch for a touchdown, and we take a lead. A 3-point lead here with just under 8 minutes to go in the 4th. Good stuff. I mean, it took us 7 plays to go 19 yards, so that's not great. But, you know, that's DK's first touchdown of the season. Good for him. And let's get our defense fired up. We had a turnover with Peyton Wilson last time they were out. Let's keep it moving, man. Here's Jalen Ramsey. Huge hit. I thought he had the ball out. That animation, the new animation for the kickoff tackles, like once they get tackled to the ground, it looks like it's almost a fumble animation, like how the screen goes, but it's not. The first down, motioning the receiver, Shamar Chase going into the backfield doing that loop around thing. And here is going to be Burrow looking, firing. It's Peyton Wilson again with another interception, covering T. Higgins, keeping up with him. And the Burrow threw it a little behind Higgins, and Wilson is there on an incredible play. And that one wasn't as much of a user lurk as it was a click on. I think he would have made the play either way. But another opportunity here for the Steelers offense to score off the turnover. Incredible from Peyton Wilson. Absolutely incredible. Dowdle is in no position to come back today. Oh, wide open is Jeremy Bernard, the rookie, with a nice little gain there to the 14. I'm liking Jeremy Bernard quite a bit. He has been very, very nice. A nice little gritty, twitchy receiver. Just like, you know, he's not super fast. He's not super electric with the ball after he catches it. But, like, he's good. He's just good at everything. You know, he's got good hands. He's a good route runner. He can get stuff done after the catch. 2nd and 11. We're throwing it to Bernard again, who's going to get 3. So big 3rd and 8 here for the Bengals, really. If they hold us to 3, they're only down 1 score still. But if we score a touchdown or get into touchdown range, it's dangerous. And there's Harrison Smith picking it off. I just threw it right to him. And former NFC North rivals, now AFC North rivals, Harrison Smith, Aaron Rodgers. That's brutal. I try to go to Roman Wilson of all people there. That's just not good. Can't do that. This little RPO, and that's a great play from Derek Harmon. Only a yard for Mr. Taj Brooks. Damn it, 2nd and 9. I thought we were doing so good at not letting Rodgers have turnovers today. There's a quick one over the middle. Deebo Samuel trying to fight through a tackle, but Holcomb's there. It's going to be a 3rd and 2. From the 26. Burrow looking, pressured, hit as he threw it into the ground. Is Alex Highsmith there. And a punt is coming here. Time is starting to get a concern here, but the Bengals trust their defense enough to not let us run the clock out, which I think is kind of fair, to be honest. They've not let us go super crazy. I know we have 27 points, but, you know, add a turnover that gave us the touchdown that we just scored recently. So there's that. But first down, we're going to hand this one off to Jalen Warren, who's going to get nice blocks ahead of him. First down to the 49, as we are now trying to wind the clock down. Let's get Caleb Johnson in again. Another handoff. Move. Jalen Warren trying to recover from that horribly blocked play. He gets 2 yards. I mean, what in the world are they doing back there? I don't know. Just going to run it again. 2nd and 8, and that was just a terrible decision. Dexter Lawrence is all over it. 3rd and 10. 3 minutes to go. Going Roman Wilson. He's open. Turns upfield. Gets the first down out of bounds to the 36. We're in field goal range, but again, field goal really doesn't mean a whole lot. We're really more so looking for just running the clock out or a touchdown. But realistically, I'd love to just run the clock out and get out of here with the win, but let's see what we can do. It's Caleb Johnson getting another handoff, and he's getting 2 yards. There's a timeout. Bengals using their first here. Makes sense. And we would like to continue making them waste timeouts so that they don't have any when they're trying to come back. And another handoff. Caleb Johnson fighting for more yards. Gets 4. Second timeout for Cincinnati. 3rd and 4. 2:47 left to go in the game. They're looking pass here. And pressured. Roman Wilson's open, and that's a horrible throw. It's intercepted. Dude, what are you doing, Rodgers? Thank God for Dylan Cook being there. I mean, part of that's on me. I should not have thrown it on the run, but at the same time, dude, come on. Why are you throwing it so horribly there? That's just pathetic. Burrow's looking, just getting the check down after I abandoned it, and that's a big hit, but it's first down there in field goal range. This is horrible. I've shot myself in the foot many times today now, with maybe not many, but a couple times today with those interceptions. What in the world? He adjusted to the play. Oh my goodness, I was not paying attention to that. I forgot that was a thing now that they do. They actually play like smart sometimes. Timeout for, oh, sorry, that's 2-minute warning now. Dude, just throwing it to Chase every play, and 2 yards on that one. I mean, hey, if I can guarantee he's going to throw it to Jamar Chase every play, I will be all over it then. Pressure coming, sack. It's Cam Hayward and Alex Highsmith there on the play. Sets up a 3rd and 16. I mean, obviously, if we can hold them to 3 here, that'd be huge. They want to score a touchdown. They really don't want to take 3. Pressure, sack, ball's loose. It's recovered. Derek Harmon recovers it. Cam Hayward forced it. And that's going to win us the game because the Bengals have 1 timeout. And a turnover at the very end, caused by the 37-year-old D-tackle, Cam Hayward. The ageless wonder gets us this achievement to win a game where we were behind in the 4th quarter. A 27-24 game. This is a fun game. It was a good game. I mean, I absolutely shot ourselves in the foot. And you might have said, and if you're watching, hey, why didn't you put shoot clock on? And that's completely fair. I guess part of me is like, I don't want to, unless I'm like up by a lot. I don't know. It just feels like something I want to do for some reason to make it more competitive. I don't know. Rodgers was great up until the 2 interceptions. Then that was just shit. Burrow was great other than the 2 interceptions as well, but he was like just actually great other than that. Our run game was great. We didn't run it as much as I probably should have. Taj Brooks, we held him in check. He didn't do very much at all. If it was Chase Brown, it would have been different, but really I think the big story was keeping Jamar Chase to under 30 yards on 7 catches. I mean, that was huge. They didn't get him going on any intermediate deep routes at all. Bernard was awesome. Roman Wilson was pretty nice today. Taj Brooks was their leading receiver. Otherwise, that's crazy. Warren got involved. T. Higgins got a little bit. It's crazy that Burrow had as productive of a game as he did with all that he did here. I mean, it just doesn't feel like a lot. But defense was great for us. Dexter Lawrence was really a pain in my ass. Highsmith and Hayward combined for 3 sacks there. Peyton Wilson had the 2 picks. That was huge. I threw 2 sloppy interceptions. Jalen Ramsey was pretty good. Hayward obviously forced the game-winning fumble. Harmon recovered it. Yeah, I mean, fun game. Bengals no longer undefeated and are tied now with us, but we jump them in the AFC North rankings because of that win. Derek Harmon with a point for upgrade. Let's go ahead and power rusher boost him. Nice little upgrade there. Jeremy Bernard gets an upgrade. I like that one a lot. Let's go ahead and do slot upgrade because, again, he is our slot receiver. 2 short route running. That's fine. Dylan Cook with an upgrade. Sure. Pass protector. That works for me. But that's a really big win there. That is a really big win for sure. How do we... Right, we can look at it this way. I also did not mention they were missing Jonathan Allen. That was probably a big problem too. If they had both of those D tackles in, that probably would have been really rough. But yeah, right now we sit at the top of the AFC North. Depending on what the the Browns and Ravens do, we'll see. That is going to be it. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.